Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for a bonus video for Metroid Zero Mission. Today we're going to be doing 100% completion. This video is also post-commentated because I don't hate myself. As you can see in Chozodia, on the left there, we're missing 2 energy tanks and a power bomb. So, fun times. The first energy tank is the one right before the final boss. And we're just gonna go there first. There's gonna be a lot of cutting around for this, but yeah. The main thing, aside from a bunch of missiles that I just straight up didn't get, 99% of all of the items we're getting here are for shinesparking. If you're wondering what I'm jumping around here for, I just wanted to get map completion, which I found out at the end does not count for the actual game completion. It only cares about how many of the items that you got. So if you have a few squares in the map, that's fine. But yeah, we were here before. So the main trick here is to get the running jump from the other room, and then just jump so that you crash through the floor over there. Most of these are just going to be like getting into the room, cutting to the correct attempt. Except for this. I don't know why I didn't cut this, but a few of these I was like, okay, yeah, get it, like after try 2. And stuff like this one, there was like a 12-minute cut from this point, because you have to screw attack across the room, and it's ridiculous because if you hit any of those lasers, then you make that little gate there go down. But anyway, that's our second to last energy tank. Literally like 12.5 minutes, and it drove me crazy because you have to be so precise that you don't hit that bottom laser or accidentally grab onto a ledge. But yeah, first thing I do, I don't even stop the recording or anything to make sure that I got the recording. The first thing I do is I run back to that save room. Oh boy. So yeah, that's the first 3 minutes of the video. Out of a 30-minute video, it's just that one energy tank. But yeah, so some of the shinesparking here, we'll get to it, is really, really unintuitive. Some of them I would dare say are clever, but not a lot. But the next thing we're going to be going to is the middle of the map there with the dark area. We have to access, we have to access it from the Chozodia side, I think we're going to there. There's a few other places that we can go to, but again, the map completion doesn't demand it. But yeah, so we're over here now. And along this corridor, I believe we also discovered... oh yeah, one thing, this room. Right, totally forgot about this room. So, this room, we usually just rolled through, but if you go all the way to the end here, and use a missile, there's just a power bomb sitting there. So yeah, that's the last power bomb in the Chozodia area. You know what's really funny? I did not notice the counter on the map, in the upper left-hand corner, because that's where there's a big FPS counter watermark thing when Fraps is recording, so I didn't even see the how much was left in each area. I manually counted. But anyway, there's a shinespark here. This one took me a very, very long time. So you shinespark there, and then you go on the ledge there, and then you do it there, and then you hold down there, and you go up here, and you hold down there, you go up there, and you hold down there, and you start running, and you hold down, and you screw attack, and you fall down to this, and you have to fall down to there, because otherwise your thing is going to run out, and then you zoom all the way over here. Did you get all that? The main thing is shinesparking into a curve, like into a not curve, a slope, and then holding down as you start running again, because shinesparking into the slope excuse me, will make you start running again, and then holding down so that you restart the shine spark. And then yeah, and then you have to shine spark to get out of here. But yeah, doing that multiple times so that you can actually, like, and yeah, you just go all the way back here. Doing that multiple times so that you can retain it, and getting, making sure that you jump at an angle so that you get the pinpoint accuracy. But anyway, we're at the Chozodia Crateria entrance here. This was actually the spot for super missile. This is the spot for two different things that we need to shine spark for. One we dropped for, and that one you had to screw attack up. But yeah, now we're in the lower area of Chozodia. Here we're gonna need to get a running jump by the entrance to Norfair? Question mark? Yeah, you have to get a running start over here. This is the one that I was trying to do. Apparently you have to go from this direction and be in Morph Ball in order to get into that, like, tiny little area. So, fun fact. But anyway, you get another power bomb there. And that's it for Crateria. Did I say Chozodia? I meant Crateria. So now we're in Norfair. We're missing one single missile. I really hate going through Norfair. I think it's the most confusing, like, straight through part of the map. But anyway, we're in that lower right area over there. This room, remember I said, like, hey, there feel like there's something here. Well, it turns out there is. But yeah, I just don't like going through Norfair because you have to go all the way around to get to anywhere. But anyway, yeah, all you have to do is just shoot that. You don't have to screw attack, you just shoot that area and go in, the end. And there's a missile tank. And in order to get out, or easily get out, you just, yeah, shine spark your way out, and voila. That's it for Norfair. Thank God. I'm just making sure, like, that I got everything. Again, I did not notice the counter. I noticed it in editing. I'm like, really, Novi? Really? Anyway, now we're in Ridley, where we're missing a whopping 7 missile upgrades because they're all clumped together in various places. A few of them are weird, though. This is definitely, like, some of them are just me being stupid, but, like, again, completely, like, nonsensical in how you're supposed to know. The first one is on the right over here. Like on that long passage, there is, yes, there's some speed tiles over there that you can't do anything here with. There's no point to this room. So you go to that lower room, like, just keep going down the shaft and then go to the right here, and you have these, like, I'm pretty sure that I said in episode 9 that, like, this is what you need to do. So once again, you build up a shine spark, you jump over, and this one is annoying here because you have to retain it over there. You have to specifically retain it over there, or else you will it'll be too long. But yeah, you blast through there, and this is actually a fun room, if not frustrating. You gotta start from over here. Build up a shine spark, roll under, don't stay in Morph Ball because you'll just fall back down, climb up over there, and then start this little chain reaction. If you're too slow, you fall through the floor. So yeah, this is a correct attempt after many unsuccessful attempts. I don't know what you do here if you didn't have the space jump, because those two, like, that little ledge out there, was kind of like those blocks that break after a short time. So if you didn't have the space jump, you'd have to hold on to there and hope that you last long enough for the chain reaction to reach. But it's so much easier if you could just float yourself in midair. But yeah, you have to get to the other missile over here. I hate this. To get to the other missile tank over here, you had to shine spark up here. And yeah, you see what I have to do? You have to shoot the block, and then while you're running, also missile that one block that's blocking you, and then make a perfectly timed jump through there, because you can't shine spark up and around there. You have to just make a jump and hope you get the timing. This took me a long time. This took me like 4 or 5 minutes to get right. I did not enjoy it, because I would get the first 2 steps right and then jump way too early. But yeah, now there are 5 missiles left, so now we're in the middle of the map here, where I feel like an idiot that I missed this. Yeah, there's just an open thing there. Like, it's just a missile tank. I like that they put all these missile tanks in Ridley, because Ridley is a missile sponge, usually, if you're not using super missiles. But yeah, so there are 2 tanks in here, or 2 missile upgrades. Which, again, I don't really know what they expect you to do, like what the correct way to do this particular thing is, so I'm just happy that I have power bombs and space jump, because without it, I really wasn't getting how I was supposed to go to that specific one. Like, I guess that. But yeah, it was weird. But anyway, 2 more, which are on the lower left side of the map. Once again, it's going to be shine sparking. So we're on the other side of this really long corridor here. You know, the one with the, you know, just the upper areas, you know, for you to run in. So yeah, you just have to hold a shine spark. I really hate those things. If you get hit, you lose it. So you just run through there, you hold a shine spark, and you just run through the next door. No need to do any fancy theatrics. You just have to hold it. You have to get it right, but you have to hold it and go through the door. So at least this is better than its opposite-sided counterpart. Oh yeah, you do have to hit that slope though, so that you start running again, because otherwise it won't work. And over here is another interesting puzzle room. So you have more shine spark thingamahoos that's up over there, and a whole load of it's just enough room for you to not make it. A whole load of falling blocks. This one is another one that I had no idea what the puzzle is without just completely cheesing it with my current items, but I don't care. Main thing you have to remember here is that this area is meant for you to not be in morph ball form. So like down here, don't do that, because then you're stuck. Because you need to hit the missile thing, like that, otherwise you'll fall. But yeah, we have one tank up over there, and another one down over there, and some really fast-growing blocks. So I was just kind of stymied here. Again, not knowing exactly what they were expecting of me, so I just power bombed my way through, because otherwise that block would have grown back and everything would have been bad. And now for this next part, I was doing a lot of button mashing to not fall. It was like, ah, no! No, no! Like, you should be able to shoot upward. Like, no, like, it's really annoying. Like, you have to hit up just enough that you don't actually climb up. But anyway, there's that. I think that was the last one in here. Yeah, okay, so that's it for Ridley, thank God. Next up, we're back in Brinstar, which I missed something really stupid. This is that room with like all the little nests. You just walk to the left. Like, I feel really dumb. It's the one with those 2 little bug nests. I feel really dumb for having missed that. But there's one more missile that's by the Norfair entrance, so we'll go there. So this one is also pretty simple, and you could probably access it a lot earlier as well. Yeah, you just need to blow up something there and rocket up and get another missile tank. Like, I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it, but that's it for that. And now we are in Kraid. We've gotten everything in Torian, by the way, but we're missing 4 missiles in Kraid. One of which I just completely miss at the end, because it was just a room that I didn't go in. But yeah, remember the boss room? I was like, what's the point of going down here? It's going to the left. I feel really stupid for having missed this too. But yeah, you see that large chunk that's just in the middle left part of the map? That's a room that I just completely skipped. We're not going there yet because I didn't notice it here either. But yeah, from the save room over here, you just also go to the left. I missed this too because I was just not being observant during the Kraid episode. There's nothing else over here. I just wanted to see if maybe it would let me through the wall, but it doesn't. Ba, 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 ba. So now we're missing only a few. The next one, I didn't cut here because the next one's actually through this room. You need, you need the gravity suit in order to do this because it requires speed boosting in the water. So if you go all the way over here, yeah. So we're going to have to Morph Ball Shine Spark in this one. Only the second time we're doing that. So you just get a running start here, and then, yeah, Morph Ball there, and then go from this side so you start rolling like crazy. This is the first time we've actually done a rolling Shine Spark, but I'm not going to bother taking the Shine Spark way out from the right there because I could just space jump out. But yeah, here I was like, I don't know where the rest of it is, and then I said, oh right, this room exists. So I'm just going to show you all this area. Yeah, this is like a simple puzzle that you can do on your first visit here. I'm trying to gauge whether or not I can just space jump through this to avoid the puzzle, but nope. Also, those are very cool blocks. Yeah, this is a very mean room. So you blow that up, and you're just supposed to like fall into that. It's, again, like, it's a really simple puzzle that just requires the timing and hand-eye coordination of like a 5th grader, so good times. And that is the last pickup in the game. So we're done. We're just gonna go a little bit further here because I didn't actually like do the next couple of rooms here. We're actually not supposed to even come from this side. Yeah, there's just a speed block here, so we're actually supposed to go around from the bottom. But, yeah, so we have our full complement of 250 missiles, 30 super missiles, and 19 power bombs? 18 or 19 power bombs, so good times. Also, it's Kraid's map room. Again, like, I just skipped it entirely. When I saw that, I was like, really, Novi? Really? Good times. And this is fun, because you just get to blast through a whole bunch of those guys. But anyway, here we are. We're at the end. We're gonna take a whack at the boss. Now, considering how easily I beat Mecha Ridley the last time, I decided to show you guys what it would look like if you weren't to use super missiles and you were to try to fight him with plain missiles. And I can already hear you going, no, Dovey, why? Why would you do this? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know why I would do this. But I'll show you why the super missiles are one of the most necessary parts of the end game. Like, Ridley, at least, you could use charge shots and then kind of do a ton of damage that way. Mecha Ridley, no. Excuse me. My nose is stuffed today. Also, I love how all of his joints move around to create an effective block for you. 3, 4. So it took like 3 or 5 super missiles last time to destroy the plate. 8, 9, 10. 12, 13, or no, 14, 15, 16, 17. And this is just for phase 1, 18, 19. If you don't, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24-ish, if you don't, like, do a screw attack over here, the arm will hit you. Like, that's just how or just a high enough jump. And it does a lot of damage, as you can see. I think we're at 27, 28-ish. So as you can see, we're almost, like, half dead. And we haven't even gotten past phase 1. I'd say that's around 30. Okay, so yeah, I would say 30. So it takes 30 as opposed to 3 or 5 to destroy that cover, and given how it took like another 10 or so super missiles to kill him, yeah, I don't think you can actually like do this without dying on just regular missiles. Speaking of dying, also, I do like how he just slowly changes color, like darker, darker color. There's really no point in collecting the energy there because it will never give you enough to actually heal you. Like maybe stave off death for one turn. The lasers seem to do about 30 damage, but that claw, man, that claw. Here I was just like, nope, I'm just switching to super missiles. Except it was too late. Yeah, that did 2 units of damage. Anyway, this is what it looks like when you die. This is actually our first death in the game. Fun fact. But anyway, let's beat him up for real. Hello. Also, I like that he has to crawl in because he doesn't even have legs. He's just like attached to the ship there, like by wires and stuff, like a little life support system. Mecha Ridley in Subspace Emissary is a lot cooler. But yeah, what would that take? 3 to 5? I'm saying his super missiles are overpowered, but they're necessary in this case. I think when he's like that, there's like a little bit of a... Like, you can't hit it when his neck is like down like that, but when his neck is a little higher, I think you can get it if you just jump properly. A lot of little precise timing. I don't know how I did so well on the first run of this. Like, I think you could fit it through here. If it wasn't, you know, shooting you. But yeah, I don't know how well I did on the first time. You can see, like, I'm struggling a lot more in this case. It's weird. It's because I'm too powerful, obviously. Mecha Ridley knows he's in trouble, so, you know. I think one more should do it. There we go. Aww. Poor baby. I'm not proud of this. I'm not proud of that at all. Anyway, now we can get out of here. I mean, the escape here is exactly the same, but I'm going to show it to you anyway because it's dramatic. Also, I don't know, I make some stupid decisions in trying to get out of here, and I was like, Dovey, please grab on the ledge. Grab on the ledge. There's a ledge there. Sometimes you just look at yourself and you say, why can you not do a thing? Anyway. $4.20. I guess it's just because of the times, but I haven't seen people making the whole like, hey, this whole month is $4.20 joke lately. Again, it's probably because it's not like a great time. People aren't in as much of a joyous mood, but man, people are making such a big deal about it earlier in the year. Alas. Well, I'm here to remind everyone that is indeed the entire month of 420. And in next week, it's going to be 420. 420. So it's going to be super mega 420 day. Also, that's when Final Fantasy VII starts. And I didn't plan it specifically to be 420 that it started, but that Let's Play is going to be, as the kids say, lit. Also this time, well, we'll get to it, I guess. Here in the last room here. Yeah, first thing I did, kill that guy. Second I did, charge a shot and completely whiff it. And then I just started blasting. I stopped caring. Stopped caring about charging and just started blasting at them. They jump when you hit them, so you just have to hit them. But yeah, I remember this guy this time. I found out that those black space pirates have, like, their lasers are where it does the most damage, but their contact damage is minimal. So, like, if you want to just stay right up in their faces and keep shooting them, every time you shoot them, they jump behind you. As opposed to, you know, just standing there and letting them shoot you and, like, focusing on one. Just keep making them jump and damage boost into them, and it'll be a lot better for you. But anyway, everybody died. Again! Mission accomplished! I don't know about you guys, but I am very down for doing more Metroid games for the channel in the future. Like, you know, there's a definitive version of like, you know, just going timeline-wise, there's a definitive version of Metroid 2 now on the 3DS, which I can do, and I would like to do, because that game was really fun, aside from a bunch of places that were really hard. You'll actually see me die in the Metroid game. Wow. And then I would like to beat Super Metroids, like, that would be good, because that's the third one in the series, right? And then Metroid Fusion is Metroid 4, so, yeah. Technically, I think Other M takes place between Super Metroid and Fusion, maybe? I need to see where Other M is on the timeline, because it is part of the timeline. It has Nightmare in it. Yeah, I took this opportunity when I was playing and recording to get up and make some tea. The credits were just long enough for me to just make a cup of tea and come back and make it look like I was watching it the whole time. But yeah, just completion-wise, some really weird out of the way missile tanks I didn't like. I spent, like, this recording is 31-ish minutes, like this episode. My total recording time was about 2 hours, an hour 40 minutes, 2 hours. So it was kind of crazy. I cut out a lot of failure. There was, like, times when I was at the same puzzle for, you know, 12 to 15 minutes, and that's not something that I want in a Metroid game. In a game that, you know, tasks you with completing it as fast as possible. But yeah, there's a lot of endings to this game, by the way. One of them is to get like 15% or less completion and finish the game in like under an hour and 20 minutes or something. It's crazy. Anyway, thankfully there is a bonus for getting 100% completion. I was like, yeah, you're just gonna show me her face again? No, we actually get the whole Zero Suit this time. Got like a Rosie the Riveter pose. And we get this suit. This is like a different Zero Suit. This is just what's under her armor, I'm going to assume. But yeah, I like it. She's wearing shorts or something now, you know, athletic. This is in Smash Bros. Also, right? This is one of her alternate costumes. But yeah, and you can view this in the gallery, but not like the previous Zero Suit thing. In order to get a different Zero Suit thing, you have to beat the game on a better difficulty. But yeah, now you can just have that slow, creepy pan up. Let's take a look at her toned ab because of Game Boy limitations. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next series. Bye!